Good morning, guys. I just figured I would hop on and do a live video this morning. I'm excited. It's February. It's a new month. The sun is shining. We are not in single digits or negative degrees, and so I'm happy about that. And I am thinking about armpits. I know that's really random, but that's actually what I've been talking to people since I posted about my new natural deodorant last night. When I posted that, it's ready for everybody. So I wanted to hop on live, and I've been messaging people back and forth answering questions. I'm sure if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see the feed that's on there, just with people, talking back and forth about detoxing your armpits and everything. So I wanted to just do a live video because maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't, but I'm like, you know what, why not just do a live video and talk about armpits and then whatever else comes up along the way while I'm doing this. So anyways, I wanted to talk about armpits and detoxing and just living a healthier life as a whole. I know you guys are, those of you who are newer into, I guess, the whole natural side of health and wellness, this might be of interest to you. I feel like as a whole, which I'm very happy about, I feel like there's this new movement of people having that light bulb moment where they're realizing that basically a lot of name brand stuff that we've grown up trusting, thinking if it's name brand that's good for you, or if if it smells good, or if it makes your skin feel soft for a little bit or whatever, that it's basically safe for you. And a lot of information is coming out now, and a lot of people are realizing that actually a lot of those products and a lot of additives and even stuff in food messes with your hormones, messes with with your thyroid, messes with your energy levels, messes with just so many things that I'm not going to get into because I want to talk about armpits first. But basically I wanted to talk about that kind of thing, and I want to talk about detoxing. Typically videos I do like this are more videos that I do in my private group, my wellness group, my faithness group. So those of you who are in my group and you're seeing this, I almost only did this video for you guys today, but because of the feedback I'm getting, I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and do this one live for everybody to watch. But I want you guys to think about detoxing as a whole. We are already exposed to toxins, just things that you cannot control, what's in the air, just being surrounded by it. Some of you guys, your jobs, there's some of that stuff is beyond your control. But things that you can control are what you put on your skin, what you put in your body. Those things, you need to be more intentional with what you're putting in your body, or what you're eating or avoiding, I guess I should say. And so just common things that you don't even think about. And, I never used to think about either. I've been on this journey for, 4 or 5 years now, and it's honestly just been a learning experience, and until you know better, you can't do better. And so that's what I love teaching people. That's like my big mission now, is to not only empower and to provide information for you guys, but that way you guys can provide that to your kids, because I really want this, one of my big goals is I want the next generation to be able to be aware of healthier options and to be able to just have this lifestyle where it's not this crazy thing like, oh my gosh, because right now when I first started my journey, it was overwhelming thinking, oh my gosh, now I shouldn't be eating this or that, or I need to throw this away, I need to replace it with this, and it was a big deal. So what I want to do is to be able to equip you guys, to be able to equip your kids, so that when they are our age, they already know, I guess, kind of what things to do or avoid to be healthier and to prevent disease and to promote wellness on a long-term scale. So anyways, back to armpits. When we are putting things on our body or in our body, basically your skin is your largest organ. And so if you already are not able to detox because of, say you don't exercise enough, or say, okay, here's another, maybe TMI. Maybe you don't drink enough water, so you don't have enough bowel movements. I mean, that's a way of detoxing. But I want you to think about, and I used to buy stuff at Bath and Body Works too. That's just an example, but it could be any over-the-counter or name brand lotion, even Victoria's Secret lotion. That stuff's not good for you either. You're slathering this all over your body, and so that is literally, your skin is a way of detoxing with all your pores. You're literally suffocating your skin from allowing it to breathe and allowing it to detox naturally. Same thing goes with deodorant, okay? So deodorant, I don't know who invented antiperspirant. I haven't done enough research on that just because I know it's not good for you. We're designed to work like a well-oiled machine. God designed our bodies to help heal themselves. And so whoever had this wonderful idea that we should not be sweating, it might offend somebody if we're sweating, invented antiperspirant. So you want to stop sweating. You want to stop that detoxing. I've seen that. I'm sure you guys have heard of Botox injections in your armpits to stop sweating there as well. I think it's a crazy thing that man gets involved and wants to inhibit certain things that are actually good for us. And again, maybe this is new information to you, and maybe you think I'm crazy, but if I can at least cause you to think about it a little bit more and maybe realize that there's a better way or a different way to do things, that's a good thing. That's what I'm here for. So anyways, it's interesting when you stop blocking your body's natural ways to detox and you start allowing your skin to breathe more, allowing it to do what it's supposed to do. It's really neat to see how much better you start feeling. And same thing goes with, getting more toxins out of your system. So I'm talking, like everyday common stuff. Some of you guys are going to hate me right now, but like soda, fast food, processed foods, a lot of canned stuff, a lot of packaged foods that are really easy to just grab without looking at ingredients. All that stuff has toxins in it. And so one of the questions actually that I got yesterday when I posted about the deodorant was, oh my gosh, I'm going to smell really bad, or I'm going to stink if I'm using natural deodorant and not the regular stuff. And I want you to think about the correlation between smelling bad and toxins. So if your body's naturally trying to detox through your armpits, if you have less toxins in your body to get rid of in the first place, it's not going to be as much of an issue for you. So that means, trying to eliminate toxins just at the beginning before you even put it in your body. So, getting rid of, those preservatives, the different ingredients that are like shelf stabilizers, getting rid of artificial sweeteners, just aspartame. I mean, there's so many, and that's something I've listed in my group actually is, all these names, and it's frustrating because they keep renaming names. You literally have to know what you're doing, or at least be more aware of it, to know what to avoid. So anyways, and I could talk in so many different directions on this. And my whole point of what I'm trying to get at though is if you guys can pick and choose simple things that you guys can do on a daily basis to help with detoxing, maybe you're not eating on it to a T, or maybe you don't really think that your eating's on point, at least do yourself a favor, and the things you're putting on your skin and on your body, let that be natural and let that be something that works naturally with your detoxing system. So swap out your regular lotions, throw those away and look at the ingredients on the back and start researching, just type it in on Google and look at what those things do to your hormones. Look at what those things do on a deeper level, things that are linked with cancer and different things. I mean, it's kind of scary when you start looking at it and realizing that this stuff's been approved and okay for how many years. And same thing goes with, with detoxing and switching to a natural deodorant. I think it's been, 4 or 5 years, I guess now I've been using a natural deodorant, and you can ask Jake. I mean, I don't stink hardly ever, even when I work out. And I really truly believe it's because I've gotten rid of a lot of toxins in my diet, a lot of toxins that were in what I put on my skin and on my body. Jake switched to natural deodorant as well. And guys, if you watch this video, guys can be really stinky too. And I'm not going to say that he doesn't have a sweat smell, but it's nowhere near what it used to be before we changed our diet, before we started changing what we put on our body. So it does make a really big difference. For those of you who are, maybe this is a new idea of switching to a natural deodorant or, handmade stuff that I make, I want you guys to go to my website. I have like a description for each thing that I make. For the deodorant one, I actually put a recipe on there of how you can naturally detox your armpits from home. I mean, you just make a paste and you apply it to your armpits, and then you can just wash it off when you jump in the shower afterward. I did not do an armpit detox when I stopped cold turkey from using the toxic crap years ago, 4 to 5 years ago, and I just switched to natural deodorant. So over time, it takes a couple of months. I would say anywhere between 1 to 3 months probably of actually intentionally detoxing your armpits. It takes time, and I think my body just naturally detoxed because it had a chance to just be like, oh, thank goodness, I quit putting this crap on it, and it was able to just detox by itself because our bodies were designed to do that. But it took a while. But if you guys are interested in that, go to my website. Even if you don't buy my deodorant, go on there and look at the detox recipe. And this is like my whole mission. I just want to teach you guys how to live a cleaner lifestyle, how to learn these things as far as like just having the tools to give better options. I had a friend, Jen, and a couple other people who have posted, the testimonials of, for example, my organic lip balm. I'm addicted to lip balm. I mean, I have it everywhere. I have it right here on the table next to me. But talking about how she had used that JoJo lip gloss, and her lips, within just a few hours were red and cracking. And then after using mine, even after 24 hours, they were already better and healing. And I don't have to use this as often. And anyways, and that's the whole thing. Like, I'm not doing this to get rich. Some people probably see the business side of it and think, oh, I'm trying to sell a bunch of stuff. No, I'm actually just passionate about being able to help people with this. Yes, I still have to contribute and help pay the bills, but that's another thing. If you guys have been to my website, everybody who's in my wellness group, I give 15% off. And the reason I want to do that is because if you are constantly or consistently taking my organic elderberry syrup, if you're getting like my lip balm or my face toner or my anti-aging face cream or my lotion bars, different stuff like that, if you guys are already getting that monthly for yourself and your family and loved ones, it's going to, if you do the math, it's going to pay for your membership in my group. And I'm happy to do that. That's why I did it. I want to encourage you guys to not only, use these natural products that I have made for you guys with intentional ingredients, but while you're in my wellness group, I want you guys to learn, say your kid is like hyperactive, or there's different things that you're like, whoa, what can I do to help them? I like teaching ways of things that you can cook for them or avoid, or different ways to, help with things naturally. Or maybe you have autoimmune issues. I've got a couple people in my group now who we are working to improve those things, and it's all with what you eat and what you put on your body, and it's so exciting. So if there are, and balancing your pH levels, there's so many things that I could talk about that I talk about in my group. It's just a plethora of information for people who are like, yeah, I want to do things differently. I want to have this wellness transformation, and I want to invest in that side of it instead of trying to, I've got, these diseases and these things I need to come back at. It's easier to be preventative than to try and come back on the defense side, I guess I should say. So anyway, that got really lengthy. But basically, the bottom line is I am here to help you guys. I want to continue equipping you guys with the tools you need to help yourself be healthy, to feel your best, and to pass that information on to your kids, because it's so important. I feel like one of the best things, or one of the most important things I can help Nova with, is to learn how to eat healthy when she has a tummy ache, to understand what it's from. Maybe did she eat too many things at preschool, or did she eat too fast? Or actually, here's a really funny story. I think it was 2 days ago. She locked herself in the bathroom, and I'm thinking, oh gosh, what's she doing? Normally, if you guys have toddlers at home, normally silence is like a scary thing because they're into something or they're doing something they're not supposed to, or at least with Nova, that's how it is. So I finally went in there, and I'm like knocking on the door. I'm like, Nova, what are you doing? I finally opened the door, and she had a little thing of toilet paper laid out on the counter, and she had a pH strip laying on the counter. And she goes, look, Mom, I checked my spit. And she was holding it up to the color chart. And I'm like, that's crazy. She's 3.5 and she's excited to look at what her pH level is. And of course, as a toddler, colors are exciting. So she's looking to see, what color is this? And she knows what the healthy color is. And so that's just an example. But I truly believe for you guys that are parents also, it's so important to have a deeper understanding of why we should eat or avoid things, or, have this idea of, just quit worrying about dieting, quit worrying about what the scale says. That's another thing that frustrates me with society and just media in general. So many people, with last month with New Year's resolutions, everybody just jumps to and gets hooked on weight loss, and I joke with people and I tell them I'm not here to help you lose weight, because when you lose something, you want to find it again. And I've never found anyone that wants to lose their weight and find it again. And so instead of that, I would rather teach you guys how to burn fat more efficiently, how to gain energy, how to just help your body just live the way it's supposed to and the way it's designed to feel the best. And so it all starts with knowing more, because like I said, if you don't know better, you can't do better. And a lot of people I've actually had jump in my wellness group, they get in the group and they're almost overwhelmed with how much information there is because they don't know where to start. And so one thing that I really like doing, and that I do for everyone that joins my group, is when you join, I will send you my wellness video, like my welcome video to my group, to kind of give you an outline about what it's about. And then I'll send you my new client form. And so that gives me a closer look into what your current habits are, what goals you have, because everyone in my group, while we're all working to be better off, just healthier as a whole, everybody has specific needs that are different than people because we're all coming from a different space. I've got people in my group who are not moms yet. I've got some guys in my group. I've got some older people in my group who are probably in their 50s. I've got people all over, all different walks of life, all different backgrounds with past diagnosis and stuff like that. But it's nice to be able to get to know you guys on a deeper level, and then just start from the foundation, start from the ground up and say, you know what, this month, this is what I want you to do. Let me know how you're doing. And then I can check in with them, and they can write me anytime during the week and ask questions. Then the next month we'll add in another layer. And the thing is, it's a lifestyle change. It's not some program that you're just going to jump in and I'm like, boom, there you go. This is what I want you to do. Done. It's not something that you just do and you're done. It's a lifestyle. But my hope is that those of you, and you guys who are in my Faithness group, you guys know, we cover every topic under the sun. And I'm talking like random stuff, but important stuff that we often get used to just because it's a daily thing that you've never even thought that there might be a different way or other product or anything like that. And I love researching other healthier options, whether it even be like shake powders or supplements or, vitamins, different herbs, different beauty products, so just anything that's going to help you be healthier, basically. I went through, and this is just a side note, now I'm kind of just talking out loud, so if you guys are bored of hearing me talking, go ahead and log off. But I went through and I looked at my memberships for everyone, because my Faithness group, my wellness group, is a subscription-based. Every month, you basically subscribe to my group to be in my wellness group. I went through and I've got the number written down, and it's over there in my book somewhere. I need to look at it again, but I will post how many people I have room for this year. It's not a crazy amount of people, and I'm okay with that because I don't want my group to get too big to where I cannot talk to everybody. Or say someone in my group's at the grocery store and they're like, hey, what's this ingredient mean? Or hey, I'm trying to find a supplement and they're in the health food store or something. They can snap me a screenshot, and I want my group to be small enough to where it's a close-knit group where we get to know each other and I can get back to you on a timely manner. And so if you guys have questions of how my group works, let me know. I like to do a different topic each month, just to teach about alongside the ongoing stuff that I'm helping you guys with. But we're going to be talking about, energy exhaustion and weight management, for February, but from the holistic natural side of it. And notice I'm not talking about dieting, and I'm not talking about different pills or wraps or different stuff to use, because I truly think that less is more, and when you just get back to the basics of things and you know what to eat, what to avoid for you specifically, because there's no such thing as a perfect diet. Everybody's different. It's nice to be able to learn those things and to learn how to get more in tune with your body, I guess, to know what you feel best eating, what supplements help you. Maybe you have issues with fatigue. Maybe you have problems with anxiety. Maybe you can't fall asleep at night. Maybe you're too high strung. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can naturally just tweak and adjust naturally with herbs and supplements and what you eat and just lifestyle habits overall. And I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised with the outcome when you do it from a natural perspective. As far as ingredients go with stuff too, if you can't recognize what the ingredients are in things, your body probably is not going to recognize what to do with it either, therefore causing you to need to detox more. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I could kind of talk myself in circles. So armpits. So what I originally started with. If you guys have other questions for me, let me know. faithnesshealth.com is my website. I ship my products all over the United States. Keep in mind, if you're in my wellness group, you guys get 15% off anything you order anytime. But I really like the flexibility and the convenience that this offers now, because say you guys run out of elderberry syrup and you're like, crap, I should have met up with her, because I used to do meetups and stuff. Or if you guys lived out of state, you couldn't get it from me, so you had to find it from a health food store or from someone local that makes it. But it's nice because I can ship it. It's priority shipping. So within 1 to 3 days, business days, you guys will get it. So, another side note. I'm obsessed with this water bottle. Let me take this off really quick. Oh, also, whoever wins, and this is what I'm going to do after this video, I get a tally up. I think there's somewhere between 400 and 500 comments. I'm so excited to go through. We did a challenge for January in my wellness group, getting a point system for your daily workout of whichever workout you want to do for eating healthy and to do either like a devotional or personal development with like a book or something. But I get a tally up the winner, and one of you guys is going to get, this is going to be part of your gift because I love this water bottle and I wanted you guys to have one too. But it's so nice. I'm obviously not going to unscrew this here because I don't want it to drain out. But I chopped up some organic lemons last night before I went to bed. And it's nice, this stainless mesh thing lets it infuse without having all the pulp and seeds and everything in my water because he likes to choke on a lemon seed if you have lemon water. Anyway, this is convenient to take along with me. So you guys are, whoever's going to win, and I've got there's 3 of you who are pretty close, and so I'm excited to go through and actually like sit down and tally it up. You're going to win this, and I've got some other cool things along with my handmade stuff to send to you for a prize. So that's another random thing too. For those of you who are wondering what that's all about, I like to do monthly drawings and giveaways in my group just for fun because I like to buy stuff and to send it to people. So anyways, really random video. I haven't done a live video in a while, and some people are probably going to think I'm a weirdo because it has the word armpits in the title. So, but what is normal anyway, right? So, anyways, if you guys have questions about this video, feel free to comment below or private message me. If you watch this and you think I'm off my rocker, that's okay. If you watch this video and it made you think about certain things that you've never really considered before, that's a good thing. But yeah, so anyways, happy Friday, happy February. I'm excited to hear back from you guys. And yeah, I'm excited for today and this month. I feel really good about it. But anyway, I just wanted to hop on live really quickly and answer some questions. Oh, okay. This is a really random question I got. We were talking about ingredients in my deodorant recipe, and one of the things I use in my deodorant recipe, just so you know, is local raw beeswax. Thank you to my husband Jacob who grades it for me because that is a job in itself. But a lot of people, when you hear the word wax, you think, oh, you know, that's gonna block my pores, or that's going to feel weird or not let my skin breathe. And you're just thinking about normal wax, like artificial waxes or synthetic waxes. And it's really neat. I used to make, some of you guys probably got them from me. I made beeswax food wraps a couple of months ago. And it's really neat the way beeswax works. It helps with controlling moisture, but it still allows your food to breathe. So like when I cover, I don't use Tupperware anymore to store our leftovers. I'll use like my glass Pyrex dishes and either use the glass lid that's on them, or I'll press the beeswax food wrap on it. And it's really neat because it actually keeps my leftovers fresh longer, and same with fruits and vegetables, because although it's covered, it helps with the moisture barrier, but it actually allows your food to breathe. And the same thing goes with your armpits, which is really cool. It helps with moisture, but it still lets your skin breathe. And so it's just really neat. So that's a little side note, super random again. So this might have been the most random video I've done this year. But anyways, full of information, hopefully. Okay, now I'll jump off here because I'm excited to go tally to see who wins. And have a great day. And thanks for following me, guys. Bye.